So what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. If we have not yet met, our first time ever meeting, my name is Peter Roberts. Now in today's video, I want to share with you guys 6 things or 6 habits that poor people do that rich people would never do in life. Now the reason that people get rich is because their actions, the habits, the things that they do early on in their life that set them up for success. And the reason I wanted to make this video for you guys is because I feel like it is so easy to be average, to be like your neighbor, to make the same amount of money as your friend, to live a normal, non-special life. And the reason that I wanted to make this video is because I believe everyone can achieve something amazing. Imagine waking up a winner, building massive success in your life, going out there and achieving amazing things, and it comes down to your actions and habits and not doing the things that poor people are doing and focusing on doing things that rich people do. Now the problem is society normalizes the things that we all think is the right thing to do, which keeps us broke and poor in life. So I want to jump into what you can do early on in your life. If you're 20, 30, 40, a teenager, to focus on, and more importantly, try to encourage yourself to make more money, to become successful and build something for your future self. And the one thing that poor people do after they get off their 9-to-5 job, they get off from work, the one thing that they want to do is jump into video games, spend 5 to 6 hours on Netflix, going out there binging, spending all their money at a restaurant, getting away from the thought of working, and more importantly, finding ways to escape from making more money in life. Instead, something that rich people do, and something that I'm focusing on my life, after that 9-to-5 clock is over, whenever your work week is over, how can you find ways to build passive income? They're finding ways to go out there to make more money. They're finding ways to educate, to improve themselves, to go to the gym, to meet new people, to start doing things to better themselves. So guys, after your work week is over, after you go out there and clock out for the day, are you gonna be doing things that poor people do, or are you gonna be doing things that allow you to escape, to not worry about life, and more importantly, not allow you to build something after your hours are over? Now the second thing that I want to focus on when it comes to what do poor people do that rich people do not do, and it comes down to making money. How can you make more money? And the reason that they became financially successful is probably because they've increased their income. Now something that has seemed so normalized in my generation, people that I know, people that got jobs, people that are after college, people in their teens, they're always chasing an hourly wage. Something that poor people do, people that do not have financial stability going forward in life, or do not have the opportunity to increase their income in life, is that they focus on making an hourly wage. Now an hourly wage is great. We all need money to come into our life, but guys, I want you to change your mindset. What are rich people thinking? How are they thinking about money? And this is exactly it. Your poor friend, the poor person that you know, in theory, is saying, hey, I got a $2 raise. I made an extra $1 today. My job is just paying me $16 an hour. After college, or when you're searching for this job, the first thing you're searching for is a job and how much it pays you. But instead, what rich people are doing and how you're going to increase your income in life is focusing on opportunities through your job to earn commission, finding ways to build equity within your company, to become a stakeholder, a shareholder, making money within your company, and more importantly, increasing your skills through the company to either increase your hourly wage or, more importantly, allow yourself to get commissions and bonuses. One of the greatest things that wealthy people do is find a ways to either build businesses, find a way to increase their income through their employers, find ways to get commissions or sales job, find a way to not let a clock determine how much they're going to make in the day. One thing that keeps people poor and one thing that keeps people rich is the difference between what they're doing with their time at work. Their time, they're either producing something, making more money, or if they're going to be like a poor person, they're just going to a job, collecting a paycheck, and then leaving throughout the day. So guys, understand that if you're poor or rich with your job, have the different mentality on how you can earn more money with your job, and more importantly, how you can start focusing on increasing your income, whether if you're starting a business or going out there doing commissions or sales through your job that you already have. Now the third thing that I want to stress on, guys, is Friday through Sunday, the weekends. Yes, this is a huge opportunity and a reason how people get successful in life. Now something that the rich people do that poor people don't do is focus on using this time, these 2 days a week, these 2 extra days, and more importantly 104 other days, they're going to separate themselves from being poor. Now something that poor people do that is so normalized, after that 9-to-5 job, after that Friday is over, it is time to clock out, it is time to remove yourself from the world and go out there and enjoy time on a vacation, go to the bars, go to restaurants, go out there and spend money on the weekends. But rather, something that rich people do, and the reason that they got successful, something that they think about is how can they stay productive on the weekends? How can they earn more money? How can they find a way to increase their income on the weekends? The weekends is another huge opportunity for you, and something that Grant Cardone says is that the weekends are for the weak. This will reveal if you're going out there to build something for yourself, if you're going to be like everyone else, or more importantly, if you're going to use these weekends as leverage to gain momentum, to do things that other people are doing, and more importantly, to become that winner, to become different, and to set yourself apart from being average, is using these weekends as tools to build success in your life. So simple ways that things that poor people do that rich people would never do is spend weekends on the beach, hanging out, just doing their own thing, blowing money on bars, going out there chasing women all the time. Yes, you might have that sometime of portion in your life, but guys, the rich people long term think about how they can build on the weekends, how they can use these days to go out there and increase their income and make something of themselves. And coming in at number 4, something that poor people do that rich people would never think about doing is not saving money. Now for me, the reason that I understand how people do not have money is because I have seen people who have no money. People that have $100 in their savings account. And the truth is, the reason that they became poor is because they did not prioritize the opportunity to save money. Now something that the rich people do is that they save money for them future selves. They are thinking about their future. They are trying to put money away so they can stack and get momentum to use this money as leverage to build something for the future. But instead, poor people, they rather buy things. They rather spend their money. They rather continue to go into debt, continue to not think about their future, and continue to buy, to buy, to buy. But instead, guys, rich people don't need to buy things. They are thinking about themselves. They are thinking about how they can save money, how they can go out there and build something for themselves, and more importantly, they are prioritizing saving money for the future. Now coming in at number 5 kind of comes off the topic of saving money. Something that poor people do that rich people would never do is not invest their money. Poor people don't consider investing. Why should I invest? I'm going to be living in the moment. Poor people think about what they're doing right now. Instead, rich, successful, financially abundant people go out there and thinking about tomorrow. They think about 5, 10, 15 years. What can they do now to build massive wealth for themselves? So something that rich people do that poor people do not focus on is, how can I put my money in real estate? How can I put my money in stock market? How can I go ahead and take the money that I saved earlier, which I talked about, and go ahead and invest it for my future self to make that money earn me more money? But instead, a poor mentality, a poor mind will rather save that money. Imagine if you had $200 left over after your paycheck. This is a huge test to determine if you're either poor or doing things of the rich. That $200, what can you do with this $200? A poor person will think, what can I buy? New rims, a new car. Can I buy new jewelry? Can I buy something to flex on people? Can I show off that I have a little bit of money coming into my life? What can I buy to impress people? Instead, rich, financially successful people with that extra $200 will find a way to use this as an opportunity. How can I put this $200 into the stock market? What stocks are great? How can I, maybe get into a real estate deal? How can I go ahead and start this business, start this side hustle? Because rich, successful people are always looking about ways to earn more money, to grow wealth, and more importantly, are not thinking about buying things to go out there and flex on others. And lastly, guys, the 6th habit that poor people will implement in their life, that's something that rich would never do, is not have a financial plan. Something that rich people do is they focus on their financial future. What can I do now? Like I said, how can I invest money? How can I save money? How can I go out there and build income in my life so that financially in the next 5 to 10 to 30 years, I'm well prepared? What can I do with my money right now? How can I use the money that I have? What investments can I make right now to build massive success in my life? And something that poor people do is just live in the moment. They have no financial plan. They don't know how much money they want to have saved by age 20, age 30. They don't know what car they want to drive. They don't understand how much money they want to have in the bank. They don't know what companies to invest in. They don't know what business opportunities they should continue to explore. And not having a financial game plan, not having a financial future, not planning on being productive with your income, with your life, not focusing on what you want to build, not having that winning mentality with your finances or in your life is things that instead poor people do that separate you from being average and massively successful. So make a decision. What do you want in your life? No matter where you are in life, the rich are thinking about their future. They're thinking about their money. They're thinking about every day, how much money do I have in my account? How can I grow my accounts? How can I grow my investments? Where do I want to be in 20 years? How can I make more wealth for myself? Instead, someone who is poor is thinking about right now. Financially, I have enough money to go out to the bars. Financially, right now, I have enough money to go out there and buy another pack of Juul Pods. Financially, right now, I could buy this BMW. Financially, right now, I can go out there and spend $1,000 on these new pair of shoes because right now I have this money. But what rich people do, guys, the last point I'm gonna make, they think about their financial future, they think about where they wanna be, they think about where they're going, and more importantly, they understand what they can do today. They weigh the opportunity cost of their spending and think about what they can do long term to build massive success in their life. So guys, that is the reason that I wanted to make this video. How can you start winning in life? How can you start doing the things that winners do, that rich, successful people, that wealthy people do? And more importantly, I just feel like it is so easy. Society is telling us to be average, to be like your neighbor, to be like your friend, to go out there and live a less successful life because it's so easy. Why would you want more in life? But think about your habits. Audit what you're doing in your day. How are you spending your money? How are you investing your money? How are you growing your money? And what are your habits doing? Are they gonna lead you to success? Are they gonna lead you to failure? And more importantly, guys, it is so easy to be mediocre, to do the things that escape you from growing, to escape you from building something for yourself. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to comment below, subscribe to this YouTube channel as well, and be sure to follow for a lot more, guys. We're growing, we're building wealth together, and we're gonna become winners all together. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. I can't wait to see you for the next video. Comment below. Love to hear your thoughts, comments, concerns, and let me know what videos you guys want to see next. Let's do this together. And more importantly, you have the option to either win or lose. It's in the hands of your decisions. Go out there. Let's do this together. I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Peace out.